Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. American Pickers suffered a ratings drop for the January 1 episode of season 26, despite Mike Wolfe buying a country legend's iconic suits worth thousands. Mike 60 stars on American Pickers along with Robbie Wolfe, John Jersey Chalet, and Danielle Colby. On the January 1 episode, Junkyard Jamboree, Mike picked through country singer Hank Williams Jr.'s dazzling suits and clothing items made by iconic designer Nosedive. Mike purchased a blue and white suit for $7,000 apiece, along with other clothing pieces, as the picker even tried on one of the incredible outfits. Fans flooded Mike's Instagram comments praising the episode, as one fan wrote, "Wow, what a find." A second said, "So rad, Mike," while a third wrote, "That collection was fascinating." But the US Sun can exclusively reveal the iconic antiques couldn't save the episode, as only 595,000 fans tuned in. The December 11 episode had 676,000 viewers, while the December 4 episode had 584,000 watch. There was a surge in viewers for the November 27th episode, as 623,000 viewers tuned in. The November 20, 2024 episode Surfs, Signs, Savage brought in 521,000 viewers, while the November 13 episode, Pickin' Wall to Wall, had 582,000 fans watch. American Pickers Mike Wolfe stocks up Nashville store with new antiques worth thousands as show ratings plummet. The November 6, 2024 episode, Carnival Cashout, had 547,000 viewers. D.I. DeLorean, which aired on October 30, brought in the lowest ratings of the season with just 442,000 viewers. The third episode of season 26, The Great Razuli, saw a slight surge with 566,000 viewers on October 23. The second episode of the season, Wolferman vs. the Automations, brought in just 463,000 people on October 16. The premiere episode on October 9 brought in 565,000 fans as Mike picked through Evil Knievel memorabilia. The ratings for season 26 are drastically low compared to last season. One of the highest-rated episodes for season 25 had 966,000 viewers on February 28. Numbers reached the millions when former host Frank Fritz, who passed away on September 30, 2024, was on the show. Frank last appeared on American Pickers in March 2020. Fans have been calling for the show's cancellation during season 26. "This show needs to go. Cancel this show, it's a husk of what it was," one fan wrote. Another said, "It was never good. This show ruined the buying/selling market." A third asked, "Will American Pickers continue?" But the US Sun reported in May 2024 that the series has more seasons left in its contract. They're filming for season 26, and they have signed on for 3 more years, the show insider claimed. The show also revealed filming will pick back up in February. Do you have a unique collection? The Pickers are heading to South Carolina and North Carolina this February, ready to dig through rare, unique, and historically rich treasures, a Facebook post read on the show's official page. They're searching for private collections filled with fascinating items and captivating stories. If you or someone you know has a hidden gem waiting to be discovered, let us know. We may just find our next big pick. He said, "I chose this photo to post because this is where I'm at right now in my life, happy, content, and excited about the future. This past year has brought loss and some heartache, but it also has beautiful moments with my daughter and family. The projects that I have thrown myself into have inspired me to do more. Turning 60 this year has centered me and brought me to a place in my mind that I feel at peace, and I love that my circle is getting much smaller so I can be present more with the ones I love. I'm incredibly blessed for all of your support. For 15 years now, we have been able to tell stories and focus on the history, people, and places that continue to bring us all together. I fall in love with America over and over again when I travel. For years, American Pickers has been a staple of the History Channel, drawing in loyal viewers eager to watch Mike Wolfe and his team uncover hidden treasures across America. The thrill of the hunt, the rich history behind every item, and the high-stakes negotiations have kept audiences hooked. But despite its legacy, the show has hit a rough patch. The latest season has suffered a significant drop in ratings, with fewer fans tuning in than ever before. Not even Wolfe's latest headline-grabbing purchase, spending a staggering $14,000 on an incredible collection of suits once owned by a country music legend, was enough to boost viewership. So, what's behind this dramatic decline? And can American Pickers recover before it's too late? In a recent episode, Mike Wolfe made one of his most exciting finds to date, a collection of stage-worn suits from a legendary country music icon. These weren't just any suits, they were tailor-made, intricately designed pieces that had once graced the biggest stages in Nashville. For Wolfe, a devoted lover of American history and pop culture, the opportunity to own these suits was too good to pass up. The craftsmanship, the historical significance, and the connection to one of music's greats made the purchase a no-brainer. After some intense negotiations, Wolfe walked away with the collection, shelling out an eye-popping $14,000 for the suits. It was the kind of moment that, in earlier seasons, would have had fans buzzing with excitement. But this time, the episode barely made a dent in the ratings. While American Pickers still has a loyal audience, the numbers have been slipping for a while. Viewership has declined significantly compared to past seasons. Social media engagement around new episodes has slowed. Longtime fans have voiced frustrations over changes to the show. The episode featuring the $14,000 suit purchase was expected to be a highlight of the season, drawing in both vintage collectors and country music lovers alike. Instead, it failed to make a major impact, signaling deeper issues with the show's current appeal. So, what's changed? Why are fewer people tuning in to a once-beloved series? One of the biggest shifts in American Pickers history was the departure of Frank Fritz. For years, Fritz and Wolfe were the dynamic duo that gave the show its heart. Their banter, competition, and differing approaches to picking made for great television. When Fritz left the show under controversial circumstances, following health struggles and a rumored falling out with Wolfe, fans took notice. Many longtime viewers felt the chemistry was gone, and some even boycotted the show in protest. Even years later, the impact of Fritz's absence is still being felt. For over a decade, American Pickers has followed a tried-and-true format. Mike and his team travel to a location. They dig through barns, garages, or abandoned buildings. They uncover rare and unusual items. Negotiations take place. They either buy the item or walk away. While this structure worked well for many seasons, some fans feel the show has become too predictable. Without a fresh twist, each episode starts to feel like a repeat of the last. The way people consume content has shifted dramatically. Cable TV viewership is declining, with many audiences turning to streaming services and social media for entertainment. Shows like American Pickers, which rely on traditional television formats, have struggled to adapt. Additionally, newer generations of viewers might not have the same attachment to the kind of Americana nostalgia that fuels the show's appeal. In earlier seasons, American Pickers was filled with exciting moments, unexpected finds, thrilling negotiations, and even occasional conflicts between Wolfe and Fritz. Now the show often feels more subdued. While Wolfe continues to make fascinating purchases, the storytelling lacks the urgency and tension that kept viewers engaged. The $14,000 suit purchase, for example, was undoubtedly a cool moment, but it didn't carry the same level of excitement that some of the show's most legendary picks did. Despite its struggles, American Pickers isn't necessarily doomed. With the right adjustments, the show could find its way back to the top. Even if Frank Fritz isn't returning, the show could benefit from injecting more personality and humor into its episodes. Whether it's bringing in a new co-host with a strong on-screen presence or featuring more guest pickers, the right dynamic could make a huge difference. Instead of following the same predictable structure every episode, American Pickers could experiment with new formats. Special themed episodes, deep dives into specific collectible categories like jukeboxes, vintage cars, or Hollywood memorabilia. Auction or restoration segments, showing what happens after a big purchase, including the resale process. Celebrity collaborations, more episodes featuring guest appearances from famous collectors or musicians. If American Pickers wants to stay relevant, it needs to embrace the digital world. Expanding its presence on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram with behind-the-scenes content, exclusive finds, and short-form videos could attract a younger audience. Even if Fritz never returns, fans deserve closure. A special episode reflecting on the show's history, including Fritz's contributions, could help mend the fractured relationship with longtime viewers. The decline in ratings is a serious issue, and even an incredible $14,000 purchase couldn't turn things around. While American Pickers still has a dedicated fan base, the show is at a crossroads. Without fresh energy, a new approach, or a major shakeup, it risks fading into obscurity.